Hello, my lovely people. My name is Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Maybe it's your first time here, but we are going to talk about balance in life. Why we cannot feel balanced, why we cannot find that balance, that peace in life when all areas of our life feel great, feel okay, feel balanced. Let's dive into that. Under every desire that you have, every and each desire that you have, any goal, any dream, any inspiration, there is the simple desire to be happy, to be relaxed, to be calm, and to be fulfilled. I haven't had a client who wouldn't say they want happiness, who wouldn't say that I just want to be happy, just want to feel peace, this inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. And usually I ask them, what is that happiness for you? Because it's going to be different for everyone, right? Each of you will have a completely different meaning, or maybe very similar, but still different meaning of happiness. For some people, it's money. For some people, it's career that they love. For some people, it's relationship. For some people, it's motherhood. So it's completely different. Whatever you desire right now, this is what you believe is the source of your happiness. However, there is an absolute truth. And in most cases, people don't like to hear that. But as long as you have a lot of desires, it will never be enough. Why? Because desires are driven by emotions. And emotions, right, have like the scale, let's just say, right? You're excited, you will be here. You're upset, you will be here. When you thrive and you have this desire, for example, to have more recognition, you will be driven by this need, the need that wasn't met before for recognition, because it's never enough. Never enough. I want more and more and more. And so you're going to spike your, for example, excitement or happiness when you reach that desire, when you have that goal. But at the same time, nothing is permanent. Because people always want permanent feelings. I want to be always happy. I want to be always fulfilled. I want to be always joyful and peaceful and calm and relaxed. That doesn't happen because there is an absolute truth. There is nothing that is permanent. And as long as we reject that concept that nothing is permanent, it's really, really difficult for our mind to find that inner peace, that balance in life, right? So you need to really understand that nothing is permanent. The higher you are, there will be a chance, or there is a chance that you can fall very low. And those feelings of excitement, the higher they are, right, the lower they can go down into depression, into these feelings of sadness and dissatisfaction and frustration. When you look at a lot of famous people who are motivational speakers, or even if you look at Indian monks, they will tell you that you need to maintain a very even level of emotions in order to be happy. For example, if you want to buy a car and you've saved up money for that and you finally get it, you get so excited, and in 2-3 weeks you take it for granted. You take it like, okay, yes, I earned that and it's great, but that feeling of not enough will start to raise again and again. When you come, for example, when you dream about the car, you imagine, before you even have it, you imagine like you have it. I already have it, you drive it, so when you come to the dealership or to someone that you buy your car from and you pay the money, you drive, you just have this fulfillment. Yes, I knew I would have it. So that means that you are fulfilled. You're like at peace. You got it because you worked for it. You worked hard, right? And the more excited you get, the more you can get low. And I know that a lot of motivational speakers might tell you that you have to get really excited. That's true. But you also need to be ready that excitement is not permanent. Be ready that excitement goes up and down all the time. So how do you find that balance in life? How do you get really fulfilled in your work, in your personal life, right? In your professional life, with your friends, in your relationship. There are so many things in our life that we want to feel balanced, but there is a price. If you want a lot of areas of your life to be balanced, then you need to realize that if you work really hard on one area, there is a price. There is a price, right? People will tell you as well that, oh, it's possible to find this huge work-life balance. We all will always be working towards that. We always will be working. It's not a permanent thing. You got it and you have it. That's not true. That's not true. And if I haven't heard it from so many clients and I haven't experienced it myself, then I wouldn't say that to you right now. So, but there are some couple of ways, 5 simple ways, how you can find that balance, or if you go off that balance, you can come back again. You know, your life is like, it's not like straight, right? You will go off right here and you can go off a little bit here, right? But you know where to come back. Do you know where is that balance? Do you know what balance means to you? Ask yourself these questions. Your subconscious mind will not like it. Will not like it. Your subconscious mind, where the ego is, right? It doesn't like it, but your subconscious mind is not your owner. And even your mind is not you. You are the soul, and the mind is your tool. You use your mind. So you use your logic to analyze, to memorize, to gain information, right? To connect. And your subconscious mind is to give you to alert you of any dangers in a reasonable scale, on a reasonable scale, right? So subconscious is emotions. However, in most cases, and I'll tell you, in 95% of us, it starts to control us. So our inner desire, our true desires for balance just shut down somewhere there under all of these social expectations, beliefs, limiting beliefs, trauma, programs, triggers, patterns, thoughts, emotions, right? So that starts to control us. So, however, if you start to really connect back to yourself, go back home, right? Connect back to yourself, then you will start to find that balance. The first way to do that is to only choose, for example, 4 areas of your life that you want balance in. If you don't have some of these 4, so what is that? Your mind, right? Your thoughts, your emotions, right? Your heart, which is your true desires, your health, your body. How do you take care of your health? If you start to really work towards your goal, you might neglect the health. It's already unbalanced. You might have everything there, but you will definitely lack here. And then when it's unbalanced, you don't want that success anymore. If you don't feel good, you don't want that success. Or you can only think about your health, like going to the gym, exercise and nutrition, right? Taken care of, but not taking care of your relationship, for example. But not nurturing the community, the relationship, then that will be not balanced. So you see, there's always a price. So you need to keep it balanced. And how to do that is only choose 4 areas. Your health, for example, your relationship, your personal development, and your inner desires. That's just an example. It could be your way. So you're minimizing your life. I cannot stress that enough. Only people who can minimize can truly feel the inner peace. You cannot have more peace with more stuff. Not possible. And if you do for a little bit, it's going to be just for a little bit, right? And you're going to drift back into the sadness and unsatisfaction. It's never going to be enough. So another way how you can, another advice that I would give you, and I tried them all on myself. So it's becoming indifferent to triggers. How you can become indifferent to triggers. We feel unbalanced or we feel off balance in our life when we are triggered. When we're triggered by different things that are around us. Some people trigger you. Some situations trigger you. Your subconscious mind programming triggers you. Work triggers you. Things that you don't like in your life trigger you. Your self-love, your self-image triggers. So we have those triggers, become indifferent to them. How to become indifferent to them is to learn where they're coming from. To learn, bring the trigger to the surface, learn about it, find out where did you start to trigger and change that. I work in hypnotherapy and I always tell that to my clients. Let's find the trigger. Let's bring it to the surface so that you absolutely know why, how, and when you started to get triggered. And then the trigger is like, okay, I don't need to be here because she or he knows about me already, right? Your body is is the language. Install silence mode for toxic people. The third advice, install silence mode for toxic people, just for a little bit. If these toxic people are in your life right now, in your home, in your household, plan an escape. Plan and escape. Set the boundaries. Learn how to set the boundaries. Not right. I understand it's not that easy. Learn how to do that. Why you cannot do that? You cannot learn how to do that if you don't know why you do that. They all go together. They don't go apart. Another way how you can find that balance is connect to your true desires. In order to connect to your true desires, you need to sit down and ask yourself, what do you really want? What do you really want? Do you want success? Well, expect to pay the price for it. You will get it. I believe in you. You will get everything you want, but be ready to pay the price. And it can be different for everyone. I'm not saying what is going to happen because I don't know. No one knows what's going to happen. But you definitely can, we will all pay the price. Even me filming right here, I also pay the price. Right? I could be doing something else, for example, but I'm doing this. I'm paying the price all the time for everything I do. So this is the fourth step. And then fifth step, and this one is the trickiest, is to stop blaming the situation. Stop blaming the outer condition. Start to take responsibility. Start to take responsibility for your own life. When we are kids, we are not responsible because we are dependent. Someone controls us, right? So we have to do what our caregivers do. We have to listen to them because that's survival. But when you grow up, you're taking the responsibility for your own life. People who do take responsibility for their life, they start to look to find that balance. If not, it's always going to be like this. Always going to be like that. Jumping from goal to goal, from dreams to achieving, or not even achieving, procrastinating. And that will also bring pain. So 5 steps how you can really find that balance. And remember, nothing is permanent. So even when you have that balance, where you're like, okay, I think everything is good in my life, it's still going to be shaky. There's still going to be wind that is going to blow because we need challenges in our life to grow, to always grow. And the challenges will happen. However, the way you see the challenges, that's another story. I hope this video made sense. Please leave your comments below. What do you like to hear here? What do you like me to talk about? Maybe there is some topic or some ways, advices, some different tools that you can use in different emotional and physical pain or situations. Please write down. I will absolutely make a video about it. Love you all. Be healthy emotionally and physically.